I would imagine he did, because...
Yeah, he was the head coach of the Bulls, I want to say from, like, 88 to... I want to say, like, 98, after they won their last championship.
So, like, their best years, pretty much.
Yeah, like, he was their head coach, like, during the Jordan Pippen years.
Yeah, Rodman.
Yeah, well, Rodman only came during the last 3 championships.
Well, but still.
Still.
That's crazy.
Still, dude was one of the best defenders in the fucking game, so...
And now he's like some fucking diplomat for America, going over and getting all buddy-buddy with fucking North Korea.
Can you really blame us at this point? Like, we tried being reasonable with the fucker, and we've tried saying, like, look, let's talk about this. And the only thing you can do with crazy is fight crazy with crazy.
That's why we should send Gary Busey.
Like, dude, you don't want to drop the nukes right after somebody shoots a gun at you.
That's true. That's true.
Like, look,
Gary
somebody shoots a pistol at you. You want to aim the fucking shotgun and kind of scare them off. Okay, you don't want to just be like, well, I got a butter knife.
You don't want to escalate too quickly, though.
Yeah, you don't want to just be like, well, you know what? Fuck you. Here's a fucking wrecking ball full of dynamite. You don't want to do that right off the bat. You want to like keep that ace in the hole,
just in case.
Like, can you imagine that call to like, Gary, the country's in trouble. We need you to go over to fucking Korea and try and talk some sense into this guy. Well, I tell you what, I don't know what I'm going to talk to him about, but you know what? I got a lot of things going on in my mind. That's great. Just go with it. Do what you got to do. We'll pay for your travel. We will do whatever it fucking takes to help you out. But please fucking work your magic.
Just get out of our country.
just work your magic.
But seriously, how crazy is that like Dennis Rodman might be responsible for helping out like foreign relations with North Korea?
Yeah, I mean,
who would have thought? Who would have called that? Like, especially in the '90s when people hated him because he dressed in a wedding dress and shit.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
he's too edgy and weird.
Yeah, it's like, so what? He did fucking edgy, weird shit. It's like, who gives a fuck?
He stood out.
But like, you know what, man? That guy's never gonna get a fucking statue of his own.
No.
Like,
no.
If he saves this country from going to war with fucking Korea and whatnot, he's not gonna get a statue. He's not gonna get some eternal flame like JFK got.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like, wait, we were saved by that guy? No. Let's just, where are those guys for the National Enquirer and those fucking rag magazines? We'll just have them come up with something. Some giant mutant space bird at those 0 hour saves us. There we go.
Gappa saves us.
Yes, we were saved by fucking Gappa.
Fucking Dennis Rodman.
Like, this looks like a job for Dennis Rodman.
Fucking cue the NWO music. The worm.
That'd be kind of cool though, because like, and let's face it, I mean, the guy's pretty much done everything. Like, the guy's in the NBA Hall of Fame. He's won, numerous championships. He's won like, let's see, I think he's won like 5. He's won 5 championships that I know of. He might have won more. I'm not entirely sure about that. But let's face it, the guy's a best-selling author. He's a basketball champion, Hall of Famer.
From what I understand of the few episodes I've seen of Celebrity Apprentice, Donald Trump really likes him for some reason.
Well, because Donald Trump is fucking crazy too. So.
Well, yeah, but I think he also likes the fact, like, the ideas he comes up with, like, they're not like these, cookie cutter bullshit. They're actually like original ideas because, well, he's an original person, so go figure, he has original ideas. Who would have thought?
Well, and here's the thing: I was listening to an interview with Dr. Drew, and Rodman was on Celebrity Rehab.
Was he?
And they pretty much did this psychologic evaluation on him. Like, they scanned his brain and whatnot, and they found out his brain was a little bit different. And so I can't remember like the technical terms for it, but basically he's one of those people that like, can he do numerous things at one time? Not really. He's not really that good at it. But if you give him like one task, he like super focuses in on it. Like, hence why he sucked at scoring, but he was like, the Superman of rebounding.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so let's put it toward diplomatic ties here.
Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure it's just because Kim Jong-un, is that his name? That's right,
Something.
isn't it? Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
I think he's just a big basketball, maybe even a big Bulls fan. You know, he's just like, oh, Dennis Rodman, you know, famous basketball player. And meanwhile, it's like, yes, well, you're fixing foreign ties too. This is kind of strange.
Yeah, but well, fuck it, dude. Like I said, man, we've pretty much done everything else. Let's fucking give this a shot.
Yeah, like you said, fight crazy with crazy.
Exactly. You gotta fight crazy with crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yell crazy someone, and there's really no response.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's sort of like those gross out contests between like Alice Cooper and what have you.
What are you talking about?
The gross out contest, like with like Ozzy and the Nails, or not the Nails, like the Ants.
Dude, that was Ozzy and Nikki Sixx.
It was Ozzy. I thought Alice did it too, didn't he?
No. Nikki Sixx.
Well, not Alice, but someone in Alice's band. I didn't think Alice himself would do it.
No. I don't think it was Alice's band. No, it was Nikki Sixx and Ozzy Osbourne. Well, like Ozzy snorted up the ants and whatnot, and licked his own piss, and licked up Nikki's piss.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there was also another. There was a gross out contest between Nikki and Tommy. See who could go without showering the longest and still get chicks.
Oh, jeez.
Nikki won that contest.
He did?
Yeah, it went over a month.
Jeez, oh my god. That's ridiculous.
Eventually, Tommy's like, "Dude, I can't fucking take it anymore. I'm going to shower." Nikki's like, "Yes."
So basically, Tommy gave up.
Yeah, Tommy gave up. But I think Tommy got the last laugh when he started driving a boat with his dick.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. Oh, man. I think that's going to do it for us this week. Bruce, you got anything to plug, my friend?
Well, you can always listen to my shit at From the Vaults or my Zendan Brewcast, although I haven't done an update mostly because of, feeling sick and shit. But I will probably do one, hopefully this week at some point for both of them.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you know what, man? There was something I was going to tell you about the other book signing. I completely fucking forgot about it.
Well, way to go.
I know. Way to be fucking prepared. I know.
You baby gorilla.
Yes. Yes, I am. But no, so there was, like, we're waiting in line with a couple other people.
You're fucking retarded.
Thank you. A little late on that one, but wow. So we're waiting in line with, like, a couple other people, and, I'm talking with my dad, and he's like, it's kind of a shame you couldn't get Phil Jackson on. I was like, oh, great, here we go again. Mm-hmm. It's like every time he talks to me about, like, trying to book this person and this person, I want to tell him, like, look, it's not as easy as you think it is. I can't just call them up and just, hey, you want to be on the radio? Oh, sure, let's go ahead, let's be on there.
Yeah, you can't just approach these people.
Doesn't really work like that. It works very rarely, but it doesn't work all the time. Mm-hmm. So this guy in front of us hears the conversation. Mm-hmm. He's like, "Oh, you work in television?" Mm-hmm. I was like, "No, man, I work in radio, classic rock station up in Boston." He's like, "Oh, you know who you should get for the radio?" I'm like, "Oh fuck, here we go." He's like, "You should get James Taylor to be on the show." I was like, "Fucking what? James Taylor?" I was like, "He is the nicest guy I've ever met in my life." I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ." I was like, I was like, all right, I guess I could try if he's got something to promote, that kind of helps. And he's like, you know who else you should get on your show? I was like, who? He's like, Bill Bradley. I'm like, Bill Bradley, basketball player? I guess the guy's got a book coming out, that'll help, but I don't know. He's like, well, no, he doesn't have a book coming out, but he is the nicest guy I ever met. I was just like, what the fuck?
Oh, man. You know who else you should get? Bill Cosby. Oh, really? Does Bill Cosby has a book coming out? No, but he's the nicest guy that I ever met. Oh, okay, cool.
And what made it even funnier is, like, he's kind of like one of those guys, like, he was, like, older, balding and whatnot. But he kind of had like a dead tongue, I guess is the only way I can describe it. So he had like this really heavy lisp.
Yeah,
I'm talking about, like, I don't know, but he was the nicest guy.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, God, I want to get this guy to keep talking, but I just don't want to fucking hear anymore.
Oh man.
So
He's just the nicest guy.
He was the nicest guy. You know who you should get on? Michael Bay. Oh, really? Has he got another movie coming out? No, but he's the nicest guy ever. I've ever met him.
Oh man.
Like, do you want to be on the radio? Well, can I? No, you're a fucking asshole.
Well, hey, it's nice talking to you. You're the nicest guy I ever met.
Like, you're the nicest guy ever.
What's your name?
Bruce. Gates. And you want to send family? Absolutely. I want to send you a gift basket. Oh, good. Here's my address. Here's my work schedule, too.
Oh, man. Please don't. Please don't. Good Lord.
But you're the nicest guy. Dude, he almost sounded like a slowed down version of Paul Stanley. Like you take the interview Paul Stanley and just put him in like slow motion. That's what the guy sounded like. Well, yes, I tell you, Gene was the nicest guy. I don't care what anybody says about Ace Frehley, but Ace Frehley was the nicest guy I ever met.
And Peter Criss, let me tell you. People say a lot of shit about Peter Criss. But he was the nicest guy I ever met.
He was the nicest guy.
Oh my god.
I think we have a new...
I can just picture that though, the slowed down Paul Stanley. Like the Paul Stanley who's taking a long time to think about his answer.
He's just sitting there not saying anything. Paul,
like spacing out and shit.
Paul, thank you for doing the interview with us. Oh, thanks. You were the nicest guy I ever met. Is this going to appear in Esquire magazine?
Oh, man.
Oh, holy shit.
You ever met Fred Gwynn? No, I haven't. He was the nicest guy.
He was the nicest guy. You know who you should get for your show? No, who? Ted Williams. Isn't he dead? I don't care. He was the nicest guy I ever met.
You know who you should get for your show? Gandhi.
Jesus Christ.
He was the nicest guy.
He was a bit of a whoremonger, getting nailed all the time. But he was the nicest guy I ever met.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Okay, now I think that's going to do it for us.
Wait, no, Andy, I gotta say, I've had a blast, and you are the nicest guy I've ever met.
Just shut up and plug your shit.
Well, you can listen to my shit at the Nicest Guy Radio. No, at From the Vaults or Zenden Brewcast.
You can email Bruce at nicestguyever at niceguy.com. Well, if you want to email us, you can email us with all your hate mail at sts_radio@yahoo.com.
But we'll still think that you're the nicest guy.
Yes. Nothing but smiles for all of you. Again, you can catch past episodes of STS Radio on Spreaker.com.